Hey everyone, it's Jalan back at again with another episode of my weekly recap, and this is going to be episode 13. Today, currently, is April 1st, 2018, and I'm super excited to get into give a recap of what I've done this week. And so to start off, I'm obviously done with school. Received my grade this term. I absolutely crushed this term. I'm super happy that I ended my college career on a great note. Graduated with a 3.5 GPA and a BS in computer engineering. So really happy about that. And now I'm just trying to figure out what I wanted to do, right? And to touch off some of this week, I've been mainly working at the bookstore and just interacting with people, just hustling a little bit. I think I'm really not there for the money per se, although it's the minimum wage job. I think it's really for me to get back in the workforce and communicating, learning to engage and communicate with customers and people in interactions. I think that's very important to me as I'm trying to get better with my communication skill and better at articulating my thoughts and building relationship. So, and with that being said, I had a coffee shop meeting with one of the industry representatives that industry representatives from a meeting that I went to 2 weeks ago. He is a civil engineer, so his name's Steve. So was able to really just get together and share his experiences as well as sharing what I do. Well, with me being a freshly graduate and really just trying to pick his brain, because one of the things that he said during the networking event was that he wanted, early on in his career, people helped him along and helped him get started with his career, and now it's his chance of giving back. And I think I've really taken that opportunity, just trying to pick his brain, how he got to the position that he is today, as well, and what were the struggles that he went through, what were the experiences, what was the hardships and difficulties that he had overcome to get to where he is, and really just showing care, showing interest in his life and his accomplishments and how he got to where he is. So I think I was able to do that and really draw some commonalities and share interests in our conversation, and that really helped us engage and be a little bit more authentic and share a little bit more with our personal experience. So I'm really, really, grateful to be able to meet with him. And I think I think he, just from his his first impression of me, and that he thinks that I'm more of a communicator as well, which it's something that he is looking for, but unfortunately our discipline doesn't realign with each other. So I think I really value his opinion, and really glad to hear that, hey, someone sees that as more of a communicator rather than more on the technical side of things. So I'm really, really grateful for that. And then I also had another conversation with one of the co-founders of a startup sponsored by Amazon up in Seattle. Was able to pick his brain again. His background is in data science. A lot of education. He got his masters and PhDs and all that stuff in math, and just really want to see what is his journey into landing, to becoming a co-founder of this startup, and why did he start this startup. So and was able to ask some questions about his life, and how him and his co-founder founded this startups, and what is the direction behind the startups, and how he got to where he is. So I was able to build relationships and getting to know people a little bit more, and hopefully stay in contact, and if whatever I can help with them in any possible way. I don't know what it is, but just want to keep that relationship and build that relationship and build that wealth of network where I can pull resources from. So I think really again really thankful for his time as well. And I hope to continue to do that as my career goes on. That I just want to keep meeting people and hearing what people are doing, how we got to where they are, and showing care and generosity, authenticity, and genuine interest in their lives and how they got to where they are. So I'm really stoked about that. So I'm really glad that I'm making a little bit of progress on that. And aside from that, I did apply to a couple jobs. Applied to a social media marketing position down in Eugene where you can work remotely. The way that I approach that is that I just want to get experience, right? So the title that of the email that I sent was like obviously it's a job, it's a position, but I was like the title of my email was that I'll do it for free. So fortunately enough, I sent an email to the co-founder as well as to the admin, to the team. They said they put me on file for if they ever need think that I'm a qualified candidate for that. So we'll see, right? I think for that at this point I don't know what I want to do, right? I'm not sure if engineering is the right career path for me. So at this time, the best way for me to for anyone to find their passion is really just to taste a lot of things. And I think one of the things that Gary says a lot is that if you don't know what's your favorite food, like how are you going to figure out what your favorite food is? How you're going to do that is by tasting a lot of different foods and trying a lot of things. So I'm really taking that. I was like, wow, that's obviously applies to everything. If you don't know what you wanted to do, try a lot of things. Try this for a little bit of time. Try that for a little bit of time. Even if you don't have experience. And obviously, with that position that I don't have a lot of experience. So I was like, I don't want to get paid. I just want to do it for free and just to get the experience. So I think that just want to share that a little bit and seeing where I'm heading as I'm been on this journey trying to figure out what I really wanted to do, and just not get caught up on the short-term gains and the short-term money and thinking about what other people are doing, and really just digging deep on what I am passionate about or what you are passionate about, and figuring that out. And the only way to figure it out is trying a lot of things. And every experience is great, because once you try that, you figure it out. This is not what you like, or this is not who you are. Then you make sure not to do that. And especially if that's not going to make you happy. So just figure it out. Try a lot of things. Try a lot of food, that's all great. So and then aside from all that stuff, I've been just gathering job applications and doing some research on the companies and seeing what opportunities out there, and meeting a lot of people and doing my due diligence, right? And I think I'm going to be continuing to doing that, throughout these couple weeks as I'm wrapping up on landing a position or whatnot. Just even if I get a position or whatnot, I'm still going to be grinding on the other things that and really trying to figure out what your passion is, because I think that one of the things that Steve said, from our coffee shop meetings, that whatever your first job is, just to get experience. It's you're just trying to get your foot in the door and get experience. You're not gonna land your perfect job or whatever you do. Your first job, it's not going to be perfect. It's going to change, right? So just trying a lot of things, being very open-minded. I think that's one of the things that is very critical when someone is trying to figure out who they wanted to do or what they wanted to do, is that they got to be open-minded, right? You try a lot of things, be very open-minded, positive, optimistic about everything. And once you do it for a while, you find that doesn't really realign with your characteristic, your values. Then and especially if it doesn't make you happy, then don't do that for a long time. So, and aside from that, I started picking up, doing experimenting eBay a little bit, and trying to post some sell some stuff online and seeing what it is like. And that's one of the things that as I'm reading Crushing It, is that Gary talks about, try a lot of things, and a lot of people are afraid to double down or they get so complacent on what got them to where they are today, but yet the world is changing so fast that they neglect all these other stuff, all these other tools and vehicles. So I think one of the things that he points out in the book is that really you need to allocate at least 20% of the stuff experimenting, right? And I think I'm really taking that to granted and just trying this, trying all these different tools and different platforms and doing whatever I wanted to do and figure it out, right? So, and that will, I'm going to be continuing to doing that a lot more, and hopefully I will find whatever I'm passionate about and then just double down on that and triple down or whatnot and just go out there and crush it, right? And so with that being said, this is going to be a longer end of my video. It's going to be a longer recap, but I hope everybody enjoyed the week, a fresh new week ahead of them, and I know everybody's going to crush it. I know I'm going to crush it. I'm going to be doubling down on studying, reading, educating, experimenting. So I hope everybody is going to grow and to be the best that they can and find whatever that they're that's going to make them happy, and just do that and don't care about what other people have to say about it. So much love, and this is going to be the end of my recap, and I hope everybody have a fantastic week. So I'll talk to you guys next week. Bye.